Today I am going to show you guys how to create a complete NFT collection with just using your phone, and it's going to be super simple. So in the end of this video you should be able to create your own NFT collection even if you just have a phone. So first of all, we obviously need some kind of apps we have to create this NFT drawing or art in. So basically all the apps we need is Medibang Paint, then we need Metamask, which is basically our wallet, and Opensea. So first of all, you can just go to your app store and there search for Medibang Paint, and then you will just see this, so you can just click on download, and yeah, then we can go ahead after that is downloaded. If you are on Android, you can just use any other kind of drawing app. It's really not important that it's Medibang Paint. What is important though is that it's an app where you can create different layers and not just one drawing that is in one layer. So just get some kind of nice app and then we can go ahead and start. So first of all, we want to open Medibang Paint, or what kind of drawing app you are using. Just open that and then we are right here. So here we are on the kind of like starting page, and here we can basically just create a new canvas. So just click on that and then click on new canvas, as simple as that, and then we are here. Here we have to select some kind of measurements, so the height and the width. So just choose that here. I'm just going to stick with 1000 times 1000 pixels, kind of put something in there, and then just click on create or done. And now you guys should see the exact same thing, a clear canvas right here where we can draw on. So first of all, I want to quickly explain some things. Over here on the top we have our different tools. So we have a nice pencil, then we have some like tools to make some straight lines and curves. We are going to use that too. Then we just have a bucket tool so we can fill things in, pretty straightforward, and a lot of other stuff that we don't really need. Over here we got our layers. If you just click down there, and then you can see we can create new layers here. That is really important. So the first thing we want to do now is to create the base construct for our character, and that is just going to be where we are going to add everything on. So just a body with a head, just simple lines. So that is what we are going to do right now. For that I am going to use this shape tool and then just click on the curve tool. And yeah, now I have selected the black color, as you guys can see down here, and we are going to put it to about 9 pixels. That will work, and then we can go ahead and do this. So, or I will put it to a bit more, something like 20 pixels, just like that, and then we can go ahead and create it. So basically just use this tool, drag it around, and then you can just basically go over here and pull it around. Just like that, we got our first body done. So now just click on fix to fixate this, and then we can create the head for it. So just click around here and create the head. How you're going to do this obviously depends on what kind of character you want, but you can do it in the shape of a frog too, or whatever you are doing. So just do that, and then yeah, just shape this how you want. You can obviously just zoom in with 2 fingers and zoom out again to do this, and then we are good. So now I just click on fixate, and that is basically my base model where we are going to add everything on. So now that I'm not drawing in the same kind of layer again, that is really important, I'm just going to go on the side here and click on plus and create a new blank layer. So in this new blank layer, we first of all want to get one skin tone, I guess, in. So I'm just going to do that now. And now just fill it in with the bucket tool. And just like that, I got my first skin color down. So now I can create multiple skin colors, but I will do that later. So first of all, I want to create some other assets. So just click on plus again, and then we can maybe create some eyes. So for that, we are going to use the shape tool again and go up here and make it black. So now just click on here and shape it however you want it to be. So just like that, that's one eye, maybe So just like that, that's one eye fixated right here. Then what I can do is duplicate it by clicking on this button right here with the, like up here, you can see it blink. Just click on that and then you can duplicate it. And now we can go ahead and use another tool, and that is this one, to basically drag it around so we don't have to create another eye. So now we have two eyes just in two layers, and we can fill them in two. So just click a new layer so that we can use different colors and they are not colored. And by the way, by clicking on these eyes on the side, you can deactivate the layers. So I'm just going to do that now. So I only have the eyes, and then we can go ahead on the pencil again and choose a color. So I'm just going to choose this color, some nice blue, and then I'm going to use the bucket tool to fill them in just like that. Now I can create another layer, then deactivate the layer with the blue eyes and maybe create some green eyes by filling that in. Just like that. Now we already got two different eyes done. What we are going to do now is create a mouth. And here we can create multiple different mouths too again. So we can basically just put on this. Make sure you're on the layer that is selected. Basically just draw a mouth just like that. That is our first mouth. Then we can again create a new layer, deactivate the old mouth, and create a new mouth. This is really important because we are going to export every single layer separately so that a generator is going to put that together for us and we can generate thousands of these images. So just always create a new layer for a new thing so that we have different mouths. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with some hats and that stuff. Just always create a new layer, draw something, deactivate it, create a new layer, draw something, so that we have many different layers with many different hats, eyes, mouths, backgrounds, and that stuff. So I'm going to create some now, and then I will be back and I will show you guys. Okay, I have created lots of different attributes now, as you guys can see in here. We got different t-shirt colors, so we got gray, we got purple, and green of course. And yeah, you know, we have another t-shirt type like this. And I mean, I just created many different assets so that we have some different things the generator is going to put together. And yeah, as you guys can see, we got the hair here, which you can basically deactivate. So it's all in their own layer. Now I'm just going to deactivate all of it. So now the next step in this creation process is to export every layer separately. And that is actually not as hard as it sounds, because we just have to deactivate every single layer, like click on these eyes, and then just have one layer activated. And we are going to go through this from the bottom to the top. So basically just go on here. That's the only layer activated. Then click in this corner right here on the three lines and click on export png.jpg and then png transparent. Now we'll just have to wait, and then we can basically just click on save the file as a picture. So save as picture, and then just close this again, deactivate this layer and activate the next layer. So then we'll just go on here again, export PNG file, and then export as PNG transparent. That is really important. So just click on that. And then we can go ahead and click on save as picture again. Now this is what I'm going to do with every single layer. And when you have things such as the eyes that obviously need to be together and not just one eye by itself, then just activate three layers. So that's one pair of eyes. And that's the three layers, or like with that color. Just have that activated, three layers, and then we just have the pair of eyes and export these three layers in one layer. So just export PNG and PNG transparent, and then just save as a picture again. So just click on that. I'm going to export every single one of these different layers now, also some layers that are combined, and then we will be back. Okay guys, I'm done with exporting every single layer now, and I'm in my camera roll now, so I'm just going to scroll through this. As you guys can see, we got all these different things. So now what we have to do is we have to go to our browser, and here we simply have to put in a link. I'm going to link it down in the description below because that is where the generator is at. Now when you have got the link from the video description, just click on go. And then we should be right here on this side where it says meet the non-code NFT generator. So now we will just go and click on get started, as simple as that. And then we are in here. So now we just have to, come up with a name for our collection. So I'm just gonna call it Freaky Guys. Then you can put in a description. I don't want to do that now, so I'm just going to put some dots there, I don't know. And then collection size, I want to create, let's say 50, but you can do more too. But I'm saying 50, so just put that in here. And metadata type, we want to put it to ETH. So now we will just click on next. And then we will be here at create layers. So basically what we want to do here is we have to create different folders for all the layers we have. So we have some backgrounds, then we have base, model, I'm just going to call it, just like that, and make sure that the background is all the way on the bottom here, and then that everything adds onto it, otherwise the layers will be messed up. So then we can just click on next, as simple as that, and here we have to put in our different photos. So just click on that and then click on photo library, and then you can just basically add all of these different layers that need to be in the folder. So now that it's my background folder, we obviously don't want no t-shirts in there, so I'm just going to put in these different backgrounds. So just like that, and then we can say, click on the bottom up there, and these layers should be in here, just like that. So now we got them in here. Now we can go on to base model and basically do the same thing. Just click on here again, go to photo library, and then just go on here and add the base model. And here we only got one, so just put that in. And then it's called base model, and we can move on to the next one. So I'm just going to import all of those now, and then we are going to the next tab. Okay, so I have all of my different layers in here now, in all of these folders. So I can go ahead and click on next. Here we can edit our rarity. So basically here we can select how rare every single item is. So basically just drag on these things right here on the side, and then we will have a rarity. But I will just advise you to just leave it like that. So that doesn't get messed up. Now we can just go on next again if you have chosen your rarity. So just click on next. And now the last step we have to do is we have to log in to generate this collection. So just click on log in, and here we have to log in. It looks a bit messy right here because it's so little, but you can basically just create an account here and then log in. So just click on the create account right here if you haven't already. And then you can basically just log in. So I'm just going to put in my email now. I'm just going to say, so I'm just going to log in now, and then I will be back. So I have just logged in. Sometimes it's a bit buggy, and it's especially buggy because this is not meant to be on the mobile. It's designed for computer, but it still works. So just log in. It's hard to see the login tab, but you can still just put in your email and your password, and then you will be logged in. Now what we can do is, as you guys can see, we have the summary right here, and that looks great. So we can just go and generate collection. Now what we want to do is we have to check out. So we have to pay something, but yeah, you just put in your credit card information, and then you can basically easily pay for this. So I'm just going to pay for this now, and then I will be back. Now it's just saying my collection is rendering and it is finished. So now when it's finished rendering, you can just go to download collection, as easy as that, and then just, it's going to save everything, so just wait a second. And then we have to load this the zip file that the Ambition website has created for us. Now I'm just going to go ahead and open this with zip file. So just go on here, open that. And as you guys can see, I get a folder that is called Ambition. And here we got our images in here. So as you guys can see, we got plenty of different images in here that are all unique and not the same, just from creating these different layers, and the generator put it together this way. So we also got the metadata, which basically just says like what different traits they have. And now what we could do with these images is basically just upload them one by one to Opensea, or we could just create a minting site, but that is pretty hard from the phone. So I would maybe go, if you don't have a PC, I would maybe go and try to do it in like a library or something and use the PC there. But you can easily just upload them to OpenSea too. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section and I will try to reply. And with that said, I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye.